What's happening, you guys? All right, so yeah, I got to thinking. I love music, and this channel is ultimately about me, not just my trucking life. And a lot of you guys who followed me a long time on here, especially the live streams I used to do, know how much I have interest in music in general. So why not? I'm gonna just go ahead and do some reaction videos to some music. Yeah, just for fun of it, I guess. Now, I'm not like I don't know. I wouldn't call myself like a typical music reactor or whatever. I'm not usually so much into the lyrics as I am into the musical arrangement as a whole, more than anything. Although I do sometimes get impacted by the lyrics, but I don't have as much of a focus on the lyrical part of it, or sometimes as much of the history about it. It's just about does this sound good to me? Kind of. That's what it is for me. I don't know about you, Bradley. Yeah, you have different tastes than me. Bradley's gonna react as well. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you usually look for in music?
Usually on YouTube Music.
Okay, what makes a song good or not good for you?
Um, certain song is some song is not good. I don't like certain of the
Oops.
of the sound of the music to the voice of the crappy song. But some songs I like in English and Spanish, sometimes in Japanese.
I don't know if I've heard much Japanese music. Korean, yes. But Japanese, I don't know. I have heard a lot of Japanese stuff. Maybe that's what you're thinking about.
Yeah.
All right, well, excuse that little technical problem we just had. Anyway, let's get to the point here. We're going to do a reaction to a song that came out a few months ago here on YouTube, or at least seems to have been uploaded about 4 months ago. This one will be, we're going to start out with one from Lacey Sturm. The video is, the song is called Wonderful. It's an animated music video, it appears, so I don't know if that's the actual Lacey Sturm and Full of Eyes. That's the name of the YouTube channel. I don't know if that's her, no, it's not her official channel. Let's see if they're, let's go ahead and switch over to the, see if we can find a better version of it. Okay, Lacey Sturm, Wonderful. Okay, so Awaken Love, I love that song. I'll just put it up front. I've heard a few Lacey Sturm songs so far. I know she's the former singer of Flyleaf, and there were a number of Flyleaf songs I used to like back in the day. So, but her as a solo artist, I find myself having a harder time with what little I have heard from her that I have a personal interest in. Let me go ahead and Wonderful. Because I want to get one that's actually on her official channel if I can. I don't know. Or is that one actually something I can work with? Let's see. I guess I wanted to go with this animated, perhaps. Don't really, I mean, some from this short lace chord demo, I don't really see that it's going to be an option anyway. Oh, that clavichord or something?
Faster than we think. We will float in concrete, we'll sink, and I will bring your heart to the brink. And all of these questions dragging you under will only be answered when you start to wonder, 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 wonderful. This is what you're made for. Wonder, wonder, wonderful. Open my eyes till I see it all. Wonder,
Sorry, did the lyrics forget to keep up with the song? Because the lyrics haven't changed from like several lines ago.
Yeah.
All right, Bradley, what did you think of that?
It's a bit catchy, but it's decent. It's not really my type of putting in my list.
I can see what you're talking about. Okay, musically, yeah, I agree. It is kind of a catchy beat to it or melody, whatever. Not super catchy like him. I'm honestly kind of. Do I want to put this on my music collection or do I not want to? I'm kind of on the fence on that. If I must be honest with you, it's. I want to like it, but at the same time, it's like I don't know if I like it enough where I want to hear it on a regular basis. So that's what I struggle with on this. So yeah, you having the same issue?
Yeah.
Okay. So one thing I did notice though was on the lyrics. So any of you guys, if you're not familiar with Lacey Sturm, she was the lead singer of Flyleaf back in the day. What was I would call like a power. I don't know, kind of like a punk. I don't even know if I would call it punk. Power punk or whatever. It's kind of like yeah, whatever. Kind of a emo / punk kind of sound, I guess I would call it. I don't know what something along that line, I guess. Okay, so subsequent to leaving Flyleaf, or if I recall, that was when it happened. At some point in time, she became a born again Christian. I guess she wasn't a believer for so many years, and in more recent years, she ended up finding Christ, finding Christianity, and having her beliefs fall in line with that sect. I guess I would say. I'm trying to think of a kind of a more secular way of saying this. I'm not saying that I'm not believing in that myself. Actually, I grew up a Baptist myself, so I can relate. I'm not trying to be all like, alienate any atheists or agnostics or anybody else on my channel who might have spiritual views that differ from that of Christianity. I don't really care what your views are. We're all entitled to our own views, and I'm not going to push my views on you. Okay, I'm just saying that factually, she did become a born again Christian in more recent years, and it definitely shows in that song. The lyrics are very clearly about about her faith in Christ as the Messiah, if you will. I can definitely see this being probably a pretty popular song here for people who are devout Christians who want something that sounds a little bit more mainstream than what your average CCM type music might sound like. That would be my guess. Again, and I don't have a problem with faith music at all, but I like my music to have kind of a more of a secular type of sound to it, if anything, where it's not like, over the top, like, all this crazy stuff that some of these proselytizers do. I can't do that. It's too much for me. My thought is, can you at least live a somewhat normal life? Kind of conform at least a little bit to what the rest of society has an interest in, instead of making yourself intentionally seem like you're different, because that's what a lot of Christians do. So that's my own real gripe with Christianity, right? Or with people, especially the ones who proselytize and believe firmly in witnessing to others. All right, so I don't know. I think I'm going a little bit maybe off too much into the weeds on that. This should really be about this song itself. Like I said, there are some faith-based groups that I actually like a lot. Skillet, that's one I like a whole bunch of their music, and a lot of people might not know that they are a very faith-based group. They have a number of songs I really enjoy listening to. I have in my collection. Within Temptation, that's another group I listen to a lot. I love them. And Sharon Denadell, the lead singer there, a lot of the lyrics and their songs, you can tell that she has some kind of spiritual background in there as well with Christianity. She's not over the top with it, but you can definitely see elements of it in there. POD, you familiar with them yourself?
No.
Okay. Well, you're familiar with Skillet, though.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you think of Skillet?
It is good music.
Yeah. And his brother Nathan, he's a huge Skillet fan. So yeah, absolutely. I don't have a problem at all with faith-based music personally, as long as it has a kind of more of a mainstream type of sound quality to it. And like I said, I'm all about the musical sound to it more than I am the lyrics. The lyrics are just kind of icing on the top if it's something good as well. So I'll leave it as that. Do you have any closing words you want to say on this?
That's all I have to say.
That's all I got to say about that. Okay. He's a man of many words, isn't he?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's family time, so that's another reason why I'm doing this. It's not just for you guys who follow me regularly or might come across my channel, but this is stuff where there might be a point in time in the sometime in the future where I'm no longer here, and they can maybe turn back to this kind of stuff, and it could be like a legacy where they can. This could be nostalgia, or they can memorialize whatever with this kind of stuff sometime in the future. So I know it sounds kind of morbid for them, a little on the young side. I'm not so young, and I'm in tune with reality that I'm going to die someday. So
You looked at me weird.
yeah, I'm waiting to see your reaction to that. Other kids are not so they don't tend to like so much the topic of the inevitable. Anyway, that's all I got. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did you like the song? Did you like the video? Did you like the lyrics? Whatever, or not like it? What did you or did you not like about it? Let us know. And I don't know, maybe there's something that you have an interest in seeing my reaction to. You can also throw that in the comments, and maybe I'll check it out. Just don't ask me to react to country music unless you really want me to like.
Make you go crazy.
Yeah, you'll get some pretty bad reactions from me if I decide to do something like that. All right, well, we're gonna wrap this one up here. Well, I'm gonna do another reaction right after this to actually an AI song we just heard right before this, but I figured let's just do another reaction to it. Get you guys exposed to it as well. And all right, we'll look forward to seeing that one.